You're listening to Bedtime Stories with Mika J, a space to slow down, breathe deep, and fall asleep to stories that speak to your soul. Tonight is part 3 of The Voicemail. Get ready, turn the lights off, and let's begin. Close your eyes. Raina blinked and the elevator was opened again. Back in the lobby. Bright lights, clean air, no static, no blood, no reflection. But her badge was gone, and so was her weapon. But her phone was in her hand, lit up like it never left. And the front desk man, he was just smiling like none of it never happened.
Raina,
He said, hands folded gently in front of him.
you're right on time for your 9:47 appointment.
Her eyes stung. Her skin tingled. The time on the wall clock blinked in red. 9:47 p.m. But she hadn't called for an appointment. She didn't even know that she was still in the building. She looked back at the elevator behind her. The doors were closed. No one had entered. No one had exited. No cameras. No concierge. She took a step toward the desk. The man slid a clipboard forward.
Sign in, Miss Cross.
Her hand reached for the pen, but then Raina Whitlock, that's the name printed in black ink. That's not my name. The man's smile grew wider.
Of course. Paperwork mix up. Happens all the time.
Raina backed away. Her heels echoed in the empty lobby. Through the glass doors, the street looked different. It didn't look like it belonged to her time. She pushed through and stepped outside. There were no cars, no headlights, just a cool breeze and rows of faded posters on a nearby light pole. She leaned closer. One flyer fluttered free, yellowed at the edges. She caught it in midair. Missing person. Her face stared back, younger, thinner, but it was definitely her. Name, Raina Whitlock. Last seen, October 17, 2017. Escape patient, Brookshire Behavior Institution. Below it read, may respond to the name Raina Cross, diagnosed with delusional disorder, blackout episodes. She may even believe that she's a detective. Approach with caution. Her hands trembled. She clutched the flyer. The streetlights buzzed. Across the road, something shimmered in the air like a mirage. It flickered, then sharpened. A glass door. The same lobby, but this time burnt, blackened. Ash on the walls, scattered towel. She blinked. It was gone. She turned around. No cabs, no people, just the voice of a child.
Are you going to disappear again, lady?
Raina turned around. She saw a little girl standing nearby with braids, dirty sneakers, and she was hugging a stuffed animal with a missing eye. What did you say? Raina asked. The girl pointed to the flyer.
You've been gone since I was 6 years old. My mama said you was a ghost.
Raina dropped the flyer. She turned and ran back to the building. It was gone. Only a crumbling lot stood in its place now, fenced off, condemned. And there was a sign. It read, Site of Brookshire Behavior Institution, demolished 2019. Her knees buckled. She fell against the fence, gasping. Her phone buzzed in her pocket. She pulled it out. One voicemail. Timestamp, 10:21 p.m. She pressed play. If you're hearing this, you remembered too much.
You're not awake.
Don't trust the man at the desk.
You never were.
Don't trust anyone who calls you
You're
Raina.
not awake. You never were.
Then, silence. She lowered the phone, but something in the puddle beside her rippled. Her reflection wasn't matching her movements anymore. She stepped back. It stepped forward. Now she could see the details. Skin split at the jaw, one eye missing, the other wide open, not blinking. The reflection tilted its head and smiled, and then it raised its hand. Her phone buzzed. Again. New voicemail. No number, just one word. Run. She heard a sudden rush of footsteps behind her. They were close, too close. The sound echoed against the empty street, growing faster, heavier, like they were sprinting straight at her. She whipped around. Nothing. A breath grazed her neck. Hot. Real.
Raina,
A man's voice murmured low in rage.
you're supposed to stay in the elevator.
Her chest tightened. She stepped back, and her heel hit something solid, not the ground, a shoe. Someone was standing directly behind her. The smell of smoke and iron filled the air. Then, a gloved hand slid onto her shoulder and gripped hard. And then, blackness. On the next episode of The Voicemail, let's find out what's really going on with Raina. I hope you're able to sleep well tonight. I'll see you in the dark. Good night.